friends, this is Jamie. I want to welcome you to my channel today. Hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today I am going to share with you guys my part 4. I was trying to think how many shelves we've done. Part 4 of my coloring book collection. We're going shelf by shelf in my coloring book collection, and as I'm going, I'm showing you my whips, my completed pages, and my untouched books. And I've been noting down all my untouched books and all my whips as I've been going through my iPad, so that I can reflect back on those journals through the GoodNotes app, so that I can know what I have and what I don't have going, and what I have colored and what I haven't colored. Now, I'm not putting in my colored books. I'm only putting the uncolored and the whips. So I just put this on the front so you guys could kind of see some books while I was talking. And there's going to be a lot of Asian books and Korean books in this particular shelf. So it will take me a second, but I think I have all of them translated with a Post-it inside the book so I can tell you what book is what. So first off, I'm just going to move this. I'm going to share this little one. So this little one is a postcard book, coloring postcard book, and it's Mitsumi Hagawa Cute Coloring Book Postcard Book. And it has like an image on one side and then the colored image on the other. And you can take these out if you want, postcard wise. And I have colored in this one. Just kind of showing you what's inside. Looks like one of my pencils. I drew on that a little, but I could erase it. I've done this first one, this one right here. And this is the one that I've colored. And I did this with Arteza colored pencils, the watercolor pencils, I remember. And there's stickles on here, and I've done it differently than this. I mean, the bird's kind of similar colors, but I pretty much did my own thing. And that's how it came out. And this particular paper does really good with water mediums. So there's that one. I have Mine Rise Dirt Europa by Rita Berman. And I have done this one, which is like the Venetian mask. And it has the metallic shine that you can see is that super golden marker pen. And I'm pretty sure I used Prismacolor pencils. And then this is like a Distress ink in the background. So you can see that there's a little bit of bleed through right there, but it's kind of yellowish. I think I could cover it up. I'm not too worried. And it's very colorful and vibrant. This was a buddy color. And I've done one more in here. What was this one? So this one, I decided I wanted to use my alcohol markers, and I sacrificed this page, which is a really nice page, but I just really wanted to use my alcohol markers. And I could potentially color this like as a single without this one. I don't know. I mean, I could go over it with acrylic paint pens or something, but yeah, I decided to color with my alcohol markers, and I loved coloring with my markers in this book. And yeah, just a cute little kind of a lovebird page with the stamp of the queen. Yeah, so that's all I have done in this one. I have the Asian one by Rita Berman as well. And I think I've only done one in this book. I really like this book. And this was a buddy color as well. And the penguins, there's glitter gel pen. And I think I have Neocolor 2s on here as well, and pencils. But I haven't done anything else in here, just the one. These are small, but they're very intricate, so they still take me a long time to do a page. I mean, maybe something like that wouldn't take me very long. But yeah, like those two, they would take me a long time. Because I like to try to do a good job in those. The next one I have is this one, which I believe it's the Magical Disney Kaleidoscope coloring book. And this is on Amazon Japan. And it's pretty much single-sided. It has this like line thing on the back so that if you want to take them out and frame them, you could. And it's kind of like a cream colored paper. So you can kind of see what's in this book. And I have done one in here. I think it's only one. I think it's in the front. It's this one. Did the Mickey Mouse. Well, it's a glitter gel pen and paint pen. So it wasn't like too elaborate of a page. It just was a simple one. And these are pretty detailed right here because they're smaller. So I had to be really careful with what pens I chose because I needed to detail that. And I think I had to add the tail because there was no tail on the Mickey Mouse silhouette. The next one I have is this one, which is Color by Number. It's called Disney Magical Puzzle Coloring Book. And it has these like tiles, and it has numbers in the tiles, and you color them, and then you get the Disney image. And I thought I would try one of these. This is the Disney Japan version. They also have ones that are from like Hatchet Heroes, from France, and the UK. But I wanted to try the Japanese version just to see if I liked it. And like, let me give you an idea of what's in here. So there's some images of kind of what's inside. And they're not perfectly square. They're like a tile. And this is what I did. I tried using the X method. I didn't like it with my Crayola Super Tips. So I filled in Minnie Mouse and the sunset in the background just so they'd pop off the page. And I think if I continue on in this book, I'm going to just color it straight. Or maybe use my acrylic paint pens to give a more solid color. I have Romantic Country, The Second Tale by Eerie. This one I've done some stuff in. Let's see what we got here. I actually have 2 copies of this. This is my first copy. This one. So this is the very first one I did, I remember. I did it back 4/30 of 2019. I started with my Castle Art pencils, and then as I was in the middle of coloring this, I got my Prismacolor pencils, just a small set, and I finished it off with the Prismacolors because after a while of using the Castle Arts, my hands really hurt, and I'm so glad I finished it. So this whole thing is done in pencil, and that was a lot of work. But I'm glad that I got it done. I also did this one. So this one with the cave and all the gems. You can see all the stickles. Stickles, glitter gels. I did this one. It was a buddy color. And I just wanted all different colors of gems. And I know I colored this with Prismacolor pencils. And I outlined it. I think the white that I used on this at the time was the Jelly Roll white. Unless it was the Posca, but I don't think it was the Posca. I didn't think I had a Posca yet. So that was an early on one. It was January 2020. This one my friend colored. I sent it to her so she could try it, and she colored this. This one I did with Arteza watercolor pencils. So you can use watercolor pencils in your romantic country books, even if they're budget-friendly ones, seem to work out really well. Once I did the background, I actually, when I was trying to use a water brush to kind of blend it, it wasn't really working that well. So I got my fingers wet and I went like this with my fingers and just blended it with my wet fingers. And it turned out pretty fun. So yeah. There are some lines right here. This was like prior to me knowing that you should put a piece of paper behind, but I know you can erase that, so I'm not too worried. Let's see. Sorry for the background noise. I think it's just my daughter. I think that's all I've done in this one. Yeah. Just double checking. Yeah, that's all I've done in this one, the second tale. That was my first copy. I have another copy and I'll show you that one in a second. This is called Indescribable, and this is by Chris Toman, and it's a Coloring Faith book. I had a friend send this to me. She got it at Ollie's, and I thought it was kind of a neat book. Has lots of has phrases and they're spiritual type things, but they have like really pretty pictures of animals. Look, there's a monkey. Mandala-ish things, mountains, scenery type stuff. And this is the one that I did. And I did this with glitter gel pens and neon gelatos. And that's kind of how it turned out. The really colorful sea otters. Yeah, that's the only one I've done in here. I think this would be a really fun book to experiment in because it has really good paper. So there's that one. I have this book, and it's called Secretly Happy. It's a Korean book. I can tell because of the little circles. And this one, I remember I originally saw it on Coloring Down Under, Sarah's channel. And I don't think Sarah's doing her channel anymore. But yeah, I really thought it was a unique book. It's pretty much single-sided and has different kinds of images in it. Look at that one, Rapunzel. So it's a little bit for everyone because you've got different things that you could color. There's people, there's non-people, fairy tale stuff. This is the one that I've done. So I colored this girl in an airplane, and I've used a lot of different medias on here. I've used gel sticks, distress inks, Crayola Super Tips, colored pencils. I did stenciling in the background to kind of make it look like typography. Yeah, you can see kind of what I've done. But yeah, this was really fun, and I had a really good time doing it. And all the stars have sparkle gel pen on them. But yeah, this is a really cute book. Single-sided. I like this one with the planets. So there is that one. That was Secretly Happy. Worlds of Wonder. So this one I have colored in, and I have a whip. That's why there's a little flag. If there's a flag in the book, that means I have a whip. First, I'm going to show you my whip. So a long time ago on the channel, I showed a video on how to put scrapbook paper into a coloring book page to give texture and dimension. And I did a technique that I saw on someone else's channel using Mod Podge, and this is what I did. Distress these papers onto this bike page. So all I need to do is color the bike, and it looks like some of the Mod Podge has made these little like dark things. I bet I could get that off with an eraser. But yeah, I think if I just color the bike, these kind of colored neutral shades, it would come together really fast. It's thickened my page because of all the mediums I used on it, but that's okay. It might be a trick to try to color this horse, but I don't know. We'll have to give it a try and see. I do have a second copy of this that I haven't colored in, just in case that ruined my book, but I think it'll be okay. I've done this one, and this was a buddy color a long time ago. I added little fairies, and I made it like a rainbow tree house. And there's glitter gel pen on the leaves. I think I used Prismacolor pencils on the little building. This used to look like roots, and I covered it up with green so it looked like grass instead, because I just thought it looked better like that. Did my own thing. And I think that's all I've done. Yep, that's all I've done in Worlds of Wonder. Yeah. By Johanna Besford. I have Mysterious Planets by Aya Kono. And this is kind of a unique find. I got this at Book, what was it? Barnes & Noble for $5. It was on the sales rack. And I've done one page, this one right here. And I don't remember what pencils I used, but I colored it with pencils, and then I used my Pebbles chalks for the background. I don't care for the Pebbles chalks. I feel like they're really scratchy, but I had them, so I thought I'd use them. And yeah, I don't remember what pencils I used. It was so long ago. And then I have another one that I started. It basically, so you kind of have an idea of what this is. Has different planets. Like this is the planet of forests. And that's where that page came from. And then there's like an underwater planet, the planet of sea. And then I did a tutorial on how I did snow on trees. And it was this, so this is a whip, and this is the planet of snow. And so this is the planet, and there's reindeer. I don't think I will go to finish this anytime soon because it's very Christmassy of a planet. If you can tell. I mean, look, there's a giant Christmas sleigh. There's no Santa, but you get the idea. And like this is the flower planet. Yeah. Just kind of different stuff. And there's one with the sweets, because there's a sweets planet. And the planet of magic. Yeah, different things. If you like kind of unique, quirky designs. I have Romantic Country, so this is the first tale. And I think I only have one copy of the first tale. And Prismacolors work really well in this book, by the way. I've done this one. And this is Distress Ink. And I colored this on a color and chat on the channel. And I was using twistable crayons to color this and Crayola Super Tips for the most part. And I think I colored the castle with pencil. But the flowers and everything, I showed how you could just use Crayola Super Tips and twistable crayons to achieve that look. And I wanted a yellow castle because yellow is my favorite color. So I just went for it. I've done this one long time ago. And I've used gel pens, and I think I tried to use a watercolor, it looks like, on the grass. I don't know if it was a watercolor pencil or if it was just watercolors. And then I also tried to use a watercolor in the sky because I can kind of see the effect. Like I said, it was so long ago, I know I didn't have Inktense. It could have been the Arteza watercolor pencils because they were my first watercolor pencil. And she has glitter gel pen in her hair, but it's so faint because it was so old of a page. you can't see the glitter nearly as much. But yeah, that's how that looked. One of my early on colorings. Gotta start somewhere, right? This is my whip. This was a buddy color. I believe my buddy finished hers. And I wanted to do the horse, like, I think the horse is called an Appaloosa, where they're patchy. And I started off really good, and then I just lost momentum and stopped. But yeah, I just have like the rest of the barn and the shirts and stuff to do. I think what had happened is I saw a lantern and a candle, and I thought, oh, this is supposed to be a light source type of page. And then I ran scared, basically, because this was way early on in my girl learning journey. Yeah, there's lines on that I need to erase. Let's see, did I do anything else in here? Nope, I haven't done anything else in this book. So just a few and a whip. So this is my other copy of Romantic Country, the second TL. And the reason why I got a second copy is because I was trying to do, like, a couple years ago, I wanted to do a full project book from, in this book, literally color every single page myself, and that my skills had grown and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'll just get another copy. It's on sale and just go for it. And I actually have a couple whips in here, and I have some completed too. But my first whip is this, the carriage page. And right here it says, it looks like I was using Prismacolor. And then I was using Magic Fly paint pens, I guess. I don't even know if my Magic Fly paint pens even work anymore. It's okay. If not, I can find something else. But I pretty much got the building done. I just have to finish out the rest. These double pagers become daunting after a while. Yeah, I did. I know I did another one. Just don't want to flip past it. Did this one on a Facebook live stream one time, and it was for Valentine's Day. That's why I used the purples and pink color palette, the two owls. That's how that one turned out. And then I've done this double. And this was with Prismacolor pencils. I really like how this one turned out. It's really colorful and vibrant and fun. And then I started this. So this is basically what it looked like. This part's finished. This side's finished. I just didn't finish this side. What I did is I based the whole thing in Arteza woodless watercolor pencils. And then I went on top of it with Prismacolor pencils or gel pens. And like I said, I finished this side, and it took a while. And now I need to finish this side. So you can see how kind of sloppily watercolory I had done it. And I just need to go in there and fine tune it with pencil and make it look fabulous. But it takes work. So yeah, that's why it's not done. But you can definitely base pages with watercolor pencil to kind of take care of a lot of the groundwork, and then go back in with other pencils to bring in detail. I have this Eerie book, which is the World Legend Fairy and Magical Land Journey book. And I have a whip in this one. I'm wondering if I've colored in this one anyway. Oh yeah, I finished this one. So this one I really like. My coloring style has progressed since the ones in the Romantic Country. I've used Neo colors on the ground. This is some pencil that I've blended out. Neo colors here on the backdrop. There's sparkle glitter marker on the water, and she turned out really well. If anything, I realized after doing this, I really want a big set of Neo Color 2s, because this was so much easier to do when I had the Neo colors. And I still don't have that many, but someday. And then I started this one, which is the chess one in Perry. She's with a gargoyle. And I wanted to do this one for my 40th birthday. Sorry, guys. I don't remember what pencils I used. I'd have to look back at my videos to find out. I don't think it was Prismas. I want to say it was Derwent something, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I lost momentum, but so far it's turning out really good and it looks really nice. And the color is still very vibrant. So it's almost been 2 years since I've done that. And I haven't done anything else. So there's that one. I have a fairy tale coloring book by Tomoko Toshiro. And this one I've done one, which is the Little Red Riding Hood page. This was a long time ago. Look at my coloring style. You can definitely tell the difference between this and like that other whip that I just showed you. Yeah, I've definitely progressed in my coloring journey. I know I colored a lot of this with the Lyra Rembrandt pencils, and I have one whip in here, and it's this one, the Hansel and Gretel. I just put a base layer on the leaves. I was starting to pick them out and color them, and yeah, need to go in here. I'm wondering how watercolor would do in this book. I need to give it a test and see, but yeah, that's how this one kind of is going. This is gelato, by the way. So, yeah. I have The Night Voyage by Daria Song, and this one actually has a few whips in it. So I have started this intro page, or I guess it's not the very intro page, but it's like the first page in the story. And I've colored this side. This was a long time ago. Look how different my coloring style is. It's hard for me to come back to this because if I do this side, it's going to look completely different because I don't color like this anymore. Yeah, can you see I started making a light source and everything? So it is technically a whip, but it's one of those things that it's like, well, if I come back to it, this is gonna look so much different than this. Yeah, I'm not sure. But this is a really neat book. A lot of, you know, unique images. I like the girl. I've seen some really cool pages done in this book. Lots of background stuff. I tested some pencils right here. I don't know if I'd classify this as a whip because it's not like I intended on coloring this page. I just was testing some pencils. I think it was the Magic Fly pencils on a video for somebody, and that's all I did because I was just showing them how they could perform on this particular paper. So I don't know if that really classifies as a whip, but I marked it anyway. I like this one with the darts. And then my other whip is this one. This one I think I could pick up and carry through and it would be okay. I think what happened is I colored the tea set and I had a lot of fun coloring that. And the vase and everything, and that was really fun. And then I was like, food. Food is my nemesis in coloring. I'm very intimidated by food. And look at all that, you know? So I was like, yeah, I'll just put it away for later. 3-4 years later, you know? But I think I could come back to this and color the food and the box and do like a distress in the background and stuff and pull this page together. I think I could finish this one. In comparison to the one in the front, that one would be really hard for me to carry through. This one I think would be more manageable, but I would have to be willing to conquer the fear of food. I have this one. It's called Around My Town. This is a Korean book I got on Amazon forever ago. I started this page that I'm going to show you with Sarah from Chronic Coloring Down Under. I don't think she's doing coloring right now, and so I'm not sure. I'll probably have to finish it on my own, but it's a really unique book. It's got simple, like, drawing style, and the paper is not as thick as like Romantic Country, but let me show you what I've done. So this is the page that we were going to buddy color, and I only finished the fresh fruit and vegetables stand. I basically did Crayola Super Tips and then went on top of it with like pencils. And I mean, it's very vibrant. I think the best way for me to approach this page is probably just to go by shop, because the element on the page is done, if you think about it. But if I want to like finish the whole town spread, I think I just need to take it by shop. And like this part would go to this one, and like this part I would include the rabbit thing. These would be together. And like this girl on the scooter would go with this one, or maybe I'd add her to the toy guy. I don't know. Just, yeah. And you can see there is some ghosting even with the Crayola Super Tips. So it's not like super thick, but you know, it is what it is. And here's some more little shoppies. It's kind of a fun, look at that one. Rainy day page. How cute that would be. They're simple, but like illustration style, but there's a lot of it. So it would take a long time to just get it done. Yeah. Just give you an idea of what's in this book. And this is the ISBN number if you're interested. I'm not sure if it's still on Amazon or not. All right, now I'm going to show you my uncolored books in this shelf. Starting with the smallest is this one right here, which is Alice's Dream Journey. I've shown this before because I keep on wanting to color in it, and I just don't do it. I'm actually in a group called Low Buy No Buy, and I've had this forever. So our challenge for the month of March is to pick a page in a book that we haven't colored in, and the page that we picked is, you can pick any book that you haven't colored in. You have to have owned it for at least a month, I think is the rule. And they picked page number 23. So maybe I should look in here and see which one's page 23. But yeah, might not be too bad to color. But it's basically single-sided if you want to sacrifice this. It's extremely detailed, but it's really cute. Look at that one with the bunnies. Wouldn't this be cute for Easter or someone's birthday? Because they have birthday hats. So cute. And they have kiwis. This is a planet page. I keep on saying, oh, I should do this one for Space Timber, and I just don't do it. This one, I love this one. This one I flagged several times. Look how cute this side is. Yeah, definitely would want to use pencils here. Alice's Dreams. The Fantastic Amusement Park. See, there's like lots of little details, but if details are your thing, you'd probably like this. I got it on Book Depository, so I'm not sure if you can get it on Amazon Japan or exactly where. These are postcards. So, yeah. I don't know what, if I counted out 23, what would be number 23 on this book? I'm just curious. You'd have to count them, not count this page. Like you would have to start there. In 20, 21, that would be number 23. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. It's too detailed for me. So that's not going to be the book for my 23. I was just curious. Anywho's, so we've got the Eerie postcard book. This one has not very many pages. It's called 12 Months in Dreamland. So there's only 12 real images in it. These do have duplicates. You could use your markers in this if you're not going to treat it like a real postcard and send it in the mail. This one would be good for like if you wanted to color one and send one to a friend and have them color one. Kind of like a buddy. I have this one, which is another postcard one of Eerie's, and this one is the 16 people in the viewing room. And these ones are different. It's in the same room, so that's the book room. So you get two views. Like that one is like in the Witch's Cauldron room or something. And that one's in the knitting room, I'm assuming. The ballet. She's in the teddy bear room. She's in the fairy room. That one has Tiffany lamps. The mermaid. So yeah, that one. I have the Mine Rise Dirge Africa. I haven't colored in this one. I think what happened is I got this on Amazon Japan, and I was totally bummed because mine came and it was torn. Look at that. It was like torn and folded, and that's the only page that's like a bummer. The rest of it's okay, but it kind of put me off from coloring it. And it has really cute images in it. I like elephants, and I like lions and African things. Bless me, guys. There's a crocodile. And there actually is a really fun monkey page in here. This one has a monkey right here, but if you're looking for a monkey to do for my Wild Year of Color, I'll show you. It's this one. It's like all these different portraits of monkeys. Yeah. I don't know how I would approach this one, so I'm not going to color it yet, but it is really unique. Yeah, I really like this book. It's very cool looking. Lots of tribal designs, camels. Yeah, so there's that one. I have Cute Mandalas, Get Coloring, Have Fun, and Find the Hidden Objects by Apsi Samarasuri, I guess. And how this one works is you get your mandala, which is like kind of like a kawaii mandala, and it says, can you spot the hidden object? Clue, it's time to put pen to paper. So I have a feeling that it's going to have something to do with a pen. But we've got crayons and all sorts of stuff. You just see if I can find what is the odd thing out. Some of them are easy to spot, others are not. I don't think I can spot it, especially with it not being colored. I think once you color it, it will be easier to spot it. I think what you're looking for is a pen. But it's not with these pencils in the middle. It's not with the paintbrushes. It's not with the crayons. Oh, it's right here. There's the pen right here. This is a pen right here. And this, yeah, it's supposed to go crayon, crayon. And this is supposed to be a crayon again, but they made it a pen. So that's the odd man out. And like here's a kite one. And it talks about Clue. It's a sunny day to fly a kite. So I'm sure you need to look for a sunshine probably, which is right there behind that cloud. But yeah, there's a donut one. That one's easy. You can see the cookie doesn't belong. That's the odd man out. I've seen a lot of people color in this and they turn out really cute. I haven't seen a second one of these come out, but these are really cute and have really good paper. They should put out a second one. And cactus. All right. Next one I have here is Tiny Worlds. This one's by Matt Edwards. I think this was the very first Tiny Worlds book. And I haven't colored in this. And I really enjoyed coloring in the fairy one last month. So I should look and see about maybe doing one in here. It has really good paper. It's really thick. And it's just extremely detailed. I mean, this one's not too bad. But like, that seems detailed. Some of them seem more detailed than others. Like that. See how small these little skiers are? It's cool though. Yeah, so there's that one. This one's gonna be hard to see. This is one of the, this is Tracing Around the World, A Journey That Spins and Thrills by Erie. So this one, since I haven't colored in it, it's gonna be tricky to see because you're supposed to trace the patterns on the page and then color it. And I think there's 3 of these. I only have 2, but like, I don't know if you can see this. It's really light. Like this one's India. This is Thailand, Japan, Turkey. I really need to color one of these, or at least outline it, just so you guys can see what's going on here. This is the Netherlands. It's very cool. But yeah, that's this one. And I haven't done anything in it yet. I wonder where I put the other one. It's probably farther down the stack. I have the Princesses and Fairy Coloring Book by Tomoko Toshiro. And this one's a little different than the one I've colored in. It has different fairy tales. So that one's Cinderella. This one is one I don't know. This one is extremely detailed. You just have to learn how to approach these extreme detailed ones. Fairies. These books were hard for me to come by, so I don't let them go. There's a lot of like wallpaper stuff like that and like that. It's crazy nuts, and I don't know if I'd ever do it, but you never know, maybe I would. I've seen the Sleeping Beauty one done before. That is a lot of roses. The Frog Prince. So there's that one. I have this one, which is Adult Disney Japanese Modern Coloring Book. And it's kind of like a lesson at the very beginning, and the pages are more in the back. Has decent paper in it. Stitch princesses. So if you like Disney, they do these. I think these are by Inko Kotoriyama, I think is the artist that does these. Because I have another one here. This one is the Love one, I believe. Let's see. Lovely Disney. And this one's thicker than the other one. This paper seems thicker. Cool. Look how cute that is. I like that one with the moon. This is one of those that it's like, I would just want to start and just go, and maybe it would be a whip, but I shouldn't be afraid of whips. I should just color what I feel like coloring. See, because there's a lot of pages in the front that are just like tutorial type pages. I have this one that's called Dear Baby. This is a Korean book. Here's the ISBN down here if you're interested. And this would be like the perfect gift to somebody that's expecting a baby. There's lots of babies, pregnant mamas, you know. I like to color babies, so that's why I have it. Baby clothes. Isn't that cute? Bath time. I have been tempted to destash this one, but something tells me that I want to keep it, so yeah. Baby girl, baby boy. So there's that one. I have this one, which is My Dream Shop by Ida Shiki. Yeah, I can't even pronounce. Shakai Ida or something like that. I apologize. I know I said that wrong, but I really like this. It reminds me of Romantic Country. There's a lot going on. This one has lots of food, obviously. But there's not just food pages. There's other things too. Shoe store. Chiquita Ida or Chiquita. I know I can't say it. I can say it right in my head, but then when I try to say it out loud, it doesn't come out right. The Light Shop. I don't see very many people color in these books, and they're really beautiful books. And then this one is the Dream Room one by the same artist. And again, really, really neat books, and I don't ever see people color in them. I need to change that. Underrated artist. It's beautiful. Look at that. So cute. So there's that one. I have this one. It's a hardbound book. It's a watercolor colored pencil coloring book. Which color do you like? It's Korean, and I've had this one for a long time too. It has like little tutorial things right here in the front, so you can try and test things out. How to do a mushroom, how to do a presence, like with your watercolors. Oh, sorry. And it gives you duplicates of every page, so you can see how the artist has done it, and then you can do yours. And it's really cute. I like that one, like Harry Potter-y. And I think Christina from Christina's Art Corner has colored in this on her channel with watercolors. I haven't done it because I'm afraid to mess it up, but like I said, you get duplicates, so I should really try, maybe do one of the testing things, see what I can do, and then dive into one of the pages. It's a gorgeous book. I have Alice Down the Rabbit Hole. I've shown this one on the channel. Oh, my bracelet was hurting me. And this is a Alice in Wonderland book by Isabel Lundy. And it opens up like this. You can see that mine is starting to fall apart because I've had it forever in a day. But basically Alice is going down the hole and she goes through all these different worlds. Me and Doodle Robot have talked about buddying up on a page in here. I may have to take the pages out and put them in some type of portfolio because they're pretty much falling out of this book. And it's probably wouldn't survive a coloring. So yeah, you can see. But yeah, I've had this for a very long time. And it's not that expensive on Amazon. I want to say it's like $4 or something like that. Let's see. I have Rooms of Wonder. Yes, I haven't colored in Rooms of Wonder. Sad to say. I don't know why I haven't colored in it. I think it's just, I just haven't had time, or I always find something else to color. But it is beautiful. I mean, everybody's probably seen this book, and I haven't touched mine. Ah, I did touch it. Look, I have a little tiny done. I think I was just testing some pencils. I think that's all it was. So I'm not going to call that a whip because that doesn't count. It's got to have more done than that. I have this little guy. It's called Classic Characters. They call it a MOOC, I guess, on Amazon Japan. And it just has, it's staple bound. And it's just like little Disney character things. We've got Pinocchio and Dumbo. And Cinderella. Peter Pan. And that's it. Some posters in the back and that's all. It's very thin, very small. It's not what I was expecting when I got it with this PDB thing right here. I thought it was going to be some kind of alphabet book. Yeah, it's not. But it's part of the collection now. Manga Glow in the Dark Coloring. This is by Juan and Santiago Calais, and I got this on I got this at Walmart, and it has like these glow in the dark elements. It's kind of raised, so those parts glow in the dark when you turn off the lights. Not every page has that glow in the dark stuff. You can't color over it. So yeah, I have seen people color in this book. See, like this one doesn't have any of that, so you could color that just fine. But this one has it. Yeah. I think it's cool that it has the glow in the dark elements, but if you turn off the light to look at the glow in the dark elements, it's like you can't see what you colored. You know? So it's like, okay. I know there's a few of these glow in the dark type books out there. I just picked this one up because I thought the characters were cool, and look at that one's Wizard of Oz. It would just be fun to color in this book. Yeah, I don't think you can actually color over this. It's like Risen. It's, yeah. Let me turn off my light and I'll see if we can get this to glow for us. I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the glowing? Yeah. I mean, it's cool that it glows in the dark, but not really coloring working, because once you color it, you can't see it. I guess unless you are using glow-in-the-dark coloring supplies. I have Stardust Sparkles by Kaiser Coloring. This is one I think I got on a vacation. I just wanted something to color, and then it ended up I didn't have time to color. Very Zendoodly. Tempted to let it go, but I also think this might be a good one to use my acrylic paint pens in because of the line work. So yeah, there's that one. It has good paper in it too. I have this one called The Present. So this one's by Daria Song. This is very much like The Night Voyage, except it's a little different. I mean, you'll see has this intro page, so I can do this over again, so I don't have to really go back to that one. But in this one, I mean, it's pretty much the same, except they give you some colored images for inspiration, and like you can color this one by itself in the back. And there's another one you can color by itself. These ones in the back to go off of these. And like this is something that's not in the other one, I don't believe. But in the very, very back, what page is it? The girl. Keep on flipping because where is it? This one right here. You can have it be a Christmas page instead of a bear page for your intro. And that's what I wanted, that page, so I got this book. And it's kind of risen. I really like the cover on this. It's really nice. I have this one, which is Cat 4 Seasons coloring book. And I've seen this one on a few channels. If you like cats, you'd like this. There's a lot of empty background. See, like all this is empty. But I guess if you wanted to, you could turn this into like a journaly type of coloring book. Make it kind of like an altered coloring book. And you could write quotes or something. Okay, funny. Like you could color it, like this one with the balloons, the ice cream truck, you know. You could just have fun with this. I got that one on Book Depository a long time ago. This one was sent to me from a friend from China. It's called Flowers and the Night Watchman. I kept this in my collection. I've had it for a very long time. And the reason why it was because it was my first book that had a carousel in it. So let me see if I can find the carousel. Right there. There's the carousel. And there's the carousel. Yeah, I didn't have any other books with carousels. Look at that one with the bunnies. That's cute. And the line work is very dark. Little fox girl. I think these are some kind of fairy tales or something, but I'm not familiar. I have to translate this to see. But it's very unique. It's one of the unique books that I have in my collection. And since it was gifted to me, I also don't want to destash it. So there's that one. Oh, I'm trying to reach. I have this one, which is called Mingo Lovebird Lively Coloring Book. And I liked it because of these little chibi characters. And I thought, oh, that will be so much fun to color. I didn't see flip through or anything. I just decided to get it. I don't remember if it was on Book Depository or if I got it on Amazon Japan a long time ago. But yeah, I'm a little bugged that their eyes are blacked out. But it might not be too bad. Fun, kooky, full of emotion. I mean, this might be one of those that I let my daughter color into because of just how silly it is, you know. So there's that one. I have the Harry Potter Wizardly World coloring book. This is based on the movie. It has 90 coloring images. So you've got lots of different movies going on here throughout the whole movie series. So if I feel like I'm up to coloring one of these, I can always reference the movie. And I'm a big Harry Potter fan, so it works. Nice thick line work. I think I've done a good job in this book. And this one is by Insight Editions. Yeah. Copyright by Warner Brothers. I have this guy, which is called Smile. This is the Sanrio. It's late. It's the Hello Kitty people. Sanrio, I think is what it's called. Made this book. Here's the ISBN right here if you're interested. It's right there. And this is on Amazon Japan. I feel like Sanrio characters, like Hello Kitty. And it would be easier to flip from the back. There's the little star characters, Melody. I think those are little monkeys. This is one of those, it's like super busy, but it's one that you would just want to like pick a page and kind of start working on and kind of color what you want to color and then come back later and color some more. Like this is a scene you could probably do in a setting. But like these, you would need time to work on those. It's really cute though. So there's that one. I'm wondering if watercolor would do well in those books. I have this one. This is Journey to Dreamland by Yoshimi Sakaguchi. I think you guys can get this one on Amazon US, but it has a different cover because I've seen it on Elm Colors' channel and it was a different cover, but it was the same book. Coloring book of a secret dream story. And I want to say, maybe they have a picture. This is what the other cover looks like. It looks like that. But this one is the Japanese version or Korean version. Maybe it's the Korean version. But might have different paper. I don't know. Still has really cute illustrations. Oh. I like fairy tales and fantasy, so of course, this is in my collection. Look at that one with the little flower characters. Pretty. So there's that. I have this one. This one's a really thick boy, and this one's Korean, I believe, and it's called Daughter's Fluffy Coloring Book is what it translates. It's called the Happy Time Workbook series. Okay. It has an image on this side that you can duplicate. And the line work is very faint, but it's food. And you guys know I have a hard time with food, but maybe this is a perfect reason I have this book so that I could conquer food. I bought this one sight unseen. I just saw the cover and I thought the little girl was cute. I didn't realize it was like a food book. So yeah, if you're into food, you might like this. But with having this like reference type thing, I think it would help me learn food more. And then I might end up liking coloring food by just practicing, say, like this hamburger and hot dog thing, just practicing to try to get it to look like this could really help me with food in the long run. See, there's lots of little things I could practice. So yeah, there's that one. To help me not be scared of food. Speaking of food, this one is adorable. This is another one I've considered finding page 23 in. This is Pastry Chef Jackie by Tomoko Toshiro. So the artist that did those fairy tale books that were extremely detailed does this one as well. When I saw this one, I thought, how cute is that? And yeah, I like these little characters smiling and having fun. I would have to definitely, if I was gonna start a page in here, pick something that wasn't like too intimidating to start, and then go at it and see what I thought. A little house. This one I've thought about doing. This little kitty with a cookbook. But even coloring some characters might be good. So yeah, there's that one. I know this is like a long video. Apologize, guys. This is my only Momo Girl book. It's very, very nice. Comes with a little thing that I got. And it's called Music and Girl. And if you're into portraits, it's basically what you got here. Just stunning portrait work. And I haven't colored in it because I'm intimidated by it. Isn't that beautiful? Someday I'll master the portraits. Maybe I need to ask those that are really good at portraits what pencils they like to use on skin, so that it doesn't like cover up the grayscale. Because I noticed when I use Prismacolors, it's so opaque, it covers up the grayscale, and you're just pretty much covering up the line work. So I'm curious what is a good portrait pencil. Memory. This one is a Korean book, and I remember I got this one because it has a lot of mother-daughter images in it. And I have a daughter, and look, mom and a baby. So precious. I really like it. Look at that. I love you. And a daughter again. Another one. I just think it's so precious. I mean, there's just a house on that page, but the images that are the mom and the daughter, I really like them. With the bears, that's cute too. Just kind of giving you an idea, because there are probably several of you that haven't seen these books, so I just want to make sure I give you a good look through. I have this Eerie book, which is the World Literature coloring book, and I haven't colored in this one. And I've seen people color in this one, and they do such a great job. I haven't touched mine yet. Look at that one. I think it's supposed to be the Jungle Book, Mowgli. Because these are different fairy tales. Like, I think that's supposed to be Heidi, maybe? Sure, I could look it up. That's Little Women. Yeah, So there's that one. Haven't touched that one, but I'm glad I have it in my collection. Here's my other tracing book. Looks like that's kind of damaged. I've had it for a while. This one is the Journey Through the Festivals. So this one's fun. Has different kind of festivals. I don't know if you can see the line work because it's very faint and you trace it. I think if I was to do one of these tracing books, I'd probably do this one first because of the festivals and it's just fun and you could do lots of bright and fun colors. The other ones, oh, here's a St. Patrick's Day one. The other one is like specific to countries. Here's Carnival. There's a pirate boy. But yeah, here's some ideas. Like here they did the Carnival one. Oh, right here is a perfect way you can practice tracing these and decide what mediums you like the best for the tracing, which is nice. I think the other one probably has one of those too. I have this one, which is another Disney Japanese book by Inko Kotoriyama, and this one is the Girls Gorgeous coloring book. So all of these are going to have girls in it, Disney girls. We've got Minnie Mouse, Marie. Well, it said girls. I see boys too. There's Encanto. Moana. Seems so intimidating because I have so much going on. But it's just like any book. Sometimes you just need to dive in and then you'll be good. These little lesson things are nice because like they show these colors. If you put these two together, you'll get this color. If you put these two together, you'll get this color. Or if you want her to look like this, you can try it right now on this part. You can try it on this one. You know, here's some different color codes for Minnie, you know, different things like that if you want to follow the lesson book. And then the last one I'm going to show you is this one, which is one of my absolute favorites. It's the Disney Winnie the Pooh Japanese coloring book by Inko Kotoriyama as well. And I love Winnie the Pooh. Favorite Disney character is Winnie the Pooh. So I just cherish this because it's Winnie the Pooh. Little different ones for the months. Yeah, maybe I need to try one of these little lesson things, like start at the beginning, lesson number 1, and color Winnie the Pooh. Then do Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh. And then just work my way through. There's more characters. And then when you get going, then it shows you how to do some backgrounds. And then you get to try it yourself. And then when you get to lesson 3, then you start doing the big pictures. Wouldn't hurt to try doing the actual lesson book to help build up confidence in these books. But yeah, that is it for my shelf for shelf 4. Like I showed you, I had lots that I didn't color in, but that's okay. You know, I love the books that I showed you in this particular shelf. There wasn't anything that I want to destash. A lot of them came from overseas and I really, really want to keep them in my collection. And if you have any of these books and you'd be interested in me coloring them on the channel or doing a buddy color, let me know. I'm not taking any more buddy colors for March, but maybe we could do it in April or May. Or maybe we could like plan it out as like a summer buddy color and just slowly work on it. Yeah, just let me know. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Stay safe, stay well, And I will see you guys next time. And remember to find the joy in every day. Bye, friends.